Can a story from thousands of years ago, like Noah's Ark, still hold relevance in our modern times? You might be wondering, how can an ancient tale of a man, his ark, and a world-engulfing flood help us navigate our contemporary world? But if we delve deeper, we may just find that the lessons of this age-old story are as applicable today as they were when first told. Join us on this journey as we explore the timeless narrative of Noah's Ark. Before we delve into the relevance, let's first revisit the story of Noah's Ark. The story begins with a man named Noah, a righteous character in a world consumed by wickedness. Seeing the corruption on earth, God decided to wash the world clean with a great flood. But there was one man, Noah, who found favor in God's eyes. God revealed his plan to Noah and gave him the monumental task of building an ark. This wasn't just any boat, but a massive ark of gopher wood with specific dimensions: 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high. That's approximately 450 feet long, 75 feet wide, and 45 feet high. It was to have rooms inside and be coated with pitch inside and out to make it waterproof. Noah was also instructed to bring 2 of every kind of animal, male and female, onto the ark to keep them alive during the flood. 7 pairs of every kind of clean animal and bird were also brought on board for future sacrifices. The rain then fell for 40 days and 40 nights, covering even the highest mountains under the heavens with water. Every living creature on the face of the earth was wiped out, but Noah, his family, and the creatures on the ark were kept safe. Eventually, the waters receded. Noah sent out a raven and then a dove to see if the land had dried up. When the dove returned with an olive leaf, Noah knew that the earth was ready for life again. Once God gave the command, Noah, his family, and all the animals disembarked, stepping onto a world washed clean, ready to begin anew. This story of divine judgment and divine mercy, of destruction and renewal, is one of the most enduring tales in human history. It's a story that challenges us to reflect on our own actions and their consequences, while reminding us of the potential for redemption and fresh starts. Now that we've refreshed our memory of the story, let's delve into its modern implications. What if we told you that the story of Noah's Ark is more than just a tale from an ancient text? As we delve into our modern world, we can uncover striking parallels between the tale of Noah's Ark and the lives we lead today. This isn't just about a great flood or an enormous ship. It's about redemption, the consequences of our actions, and the importance of faith and obedience. Consider redemption. Noah was chosen to build the ark because he was righteous. He was different from the rest. In our modern world, we too have the chance to be Noahs. When we choose to walk on the path of righteousness, when we decide to stand out from the crowd, we too are choosing redemption. We are choosing to be saved from the metaphorical floods that life might throw at us. Then comes the concept of consequences. In the story, the Great Flood was a direct result of the corruption and wickedness that had filled the earth. It was a reaction to an action. Similarly, every choice we make today, every action we take, has a consequence. It could be as simple as a smile causing someone else's day to brighten, or as complex as a major decision affecting the course of our lives. We are constantly reminded that we are not isolated beings, but a part of a larger, interconnected world. Lastly, we cannot forget the significance of faith and obedience. Noah took on an unimaginable task, based purely on his faith in God and his obedience to God's commands. He didn't question, he didn't doubt, he simply obeyed. In our lives, while we may not be asked to build arks, we are often faced with challenges that require faith. Faith in ourselves, in our abilities, and the courage to follow our convictions. So, as we navigate through our modern lives, remember the story of Noah's Ark. It's more than a tale of survival. It's a lesson in redemption, a reminder of the consequences of our actions, and a testament to the power of faith and obedience. It seems the lessons from Noah's Ark aren't just relics of the past. Let's explore some direct lines from the Bible about Noah's Ark and understand their modern relevance. We'll start with Genesis 6:9. Noah was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time, and he walked faithfully with God. This verse is a reminder that even in a world filled with corruption and wickedness, it's possible to live a righteous life. In our modern context, it's a call to strive for integrity and honesty, even when surrounded by opposing forces. Moving on to Genesis 6:22, Noah did everything just as God commanded him. Here, we see the theme of obedience. Noah didn't question or doubt. In our daily lives, this can translate to listening to our conscience, following moral principles, or sticking to our commitments, regardless of how challenging they may be. Next, let's consider Genesis 7:1. The Lord then said to Noah, "Go into the ark, you and your whole family, because I have found you righteous in this generation." This verse highlights the theme of divine protection and guidance. It's a reminder that when we live righteously, we are under God's care and guidance. In our modern world, this can be a source of comfort and hope, especially during difficult times. Genesis 8:1, but God remembered Noah and all the wild animals and the livestock that were with him in the ark, and he sent a wind over the earth, and the waters receded. Here, we see a beautiful portrayal of hope and deliverance. Even in the midst of a devastating flood, God remembered Noah. This can serve as a reminder in our lives that no matter how dire our circumstances may seem, there's always hope for a brighter tomorrow. Finally, let's look at Genesis 9:13. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. This verse speaks about the covenant or promise that God made to Noah and, by extension, to all of humanity. The rainbow is a symbol of this promise, a reminder that God is faithful to His word. In our modern context, this can inspire us to keep our own promises and to be reliable in our relationships with others. As we can see, these ancient words can still guide us in our modern lives. The story of Noah's Ark isn't just a tale from a bygone era. It carries timeless messages of hope, perseverance, obedience, divine guidance, and the importance of keeping promises. As we navigate the complexities of our modern world, it's reassuring to know that these foundational principles, as illustrated in the story of Noah's Ark, remain relevant and can provide us with valuable guidance. As we reach the end of our journey, let's summarize what we've discovered. We embarked on a voyage through time, back to the era of Noah and his ark, a story that has endured for millennia. We delved into the narrative, exploring its depths, and the profound lessons it holds. We learned about Noah, a man of unwavering faith and obedience, who built an ark in the face of ridicule and disbelief. And we saw how this story, from an ancient text, holds timeless relevance, even in our modern world. The narrative of Noah's Ark is not just a tale of survival amidst a cataclysmic flood. It's a testament to the power of faith. Noah's unwavering belief in the divine guided him through the ridicule and the hard labor of building an ark. His faith was his compass, leading him amidst the storm. In our lives today, we too face storms of doubt, fear, and uncertainty. Like Noah, may we find the strength in our faith to guide us through. We then explored the theme of obedience, Noah's compliance to divine instructions despite the odds led to his survival and the preservation of life. This obedience, rooted in trust, is a lesson for us today. In a world where skepticism often takes precedence, may we learn to trust more, to obey that inner voice, and to understand that sometimes the path less trodden can lead to salvation. We also discovered the theme of redemption. The flood, while it was a divine punishment for a wayward world, was also a chance for a fresh start, a rebirth. It was a second chance for humanity to learn and grow. Today, we are often presented with our own floods, our own trials and tribulations. These are not just challenges, but opportunities for redemption, for change, for growth. Finally, we reflected on Bible verses and their enduring relevance. The Bible, in its timeless wisdom, provides guidance for our modern lives. The story of Noah's Ark, with its lessons of faith, obedience, and redemption, serves as a beacon, illuminating our path as we navigate the waters of our own lives. As we navigate the waters of our own lives, may we carry the lessons from Noah's Ark with us, reminding us of the power of faith, obedience, and redemption.